was like, yo, this is inhuman, right? This is inhumane. This is like, and he was studying that. He wanted to learn how fast he moved his feet. So
he broke all of them and broke down all the doors.
It looks like Diddy is a magnet for headlines these days, no matter how much cash he's throwing around to keep things hush. And in the recent chapter of this epic saga, Yeezy spills the tea on Diddy, dragging his darkest and most protected secrets out from behind the curtains. While many people keep wondering that keeps Diddy from being incarcerated, it seems like Yee has the answer. Apparently, the music mogul has close ties with the feds, and this is why he managed to get away with everything horrible he had been doing for decades. That's some heavy allegations, but wait till you hear from Ye. He has been silenced for years, and now, since the music mogul is no longer under the protection from the powerful figures amid, it's time to expose his ugly side.
Gotta come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do-all and get out of jail is that you promise that you're gonna go pull my coat up.
West and Diddy's relationship went truly sour in 2022, when the two had a heated exchange over These White Lives Matter t-shirt controversy. The rapper took to his social media and shared screenshots of his conversation with Combs and made it loud and clear he knows how he's hurt people. He teased Diddy, writing, "Come do something illegal to me now, please." In addition, West labeled Diddy the Fed, implying that his crimes go unnoticed because of his connections to the powerful figures and how he keeps committing crimes without being punished. Now, not only did it prove West's suspicions about Diddy's secret connections to authorities, but it looks like amid the growing drama, his empire of lies is crumbling.
And understood contracts in a way a lot of us still don't. Here we are. Thanks for that, Puff.
And guess what? Yee is not the only one coming forward. The music scene's seen others stepping up, each with their own tale of how Diddy's been a real headache. Now, Diddy's been in the shady game for ages. From dodging trouble in a nightclub shoot out back in 2001 to switching up names like he changes outfits, it's all been part of his dangerous game. But it's got people thinking maybe all these name changes are just a way to dodge the mess he's left behind, and it may have been a move prompted by his industry bosses. Diddy's been a controversial figure since the 90s, and the recent bombshells are just adding fuel to the fire. And feels like after Cassie's lawsuit drama, that things ain't looking so good for him again, and we are about to witness another rebirth of Diddy with a new name.
So there's been the Puff Daddy era, the P. Diddy era. Then I dropped the P, then it was the Diddy era.
Many fans can't stop recalling the situations from the past where talented artists' lives were ended in tragic incidents, leaving Diddy to reap the fruits from their works. One of the brightest examples of all is the biggest star of the music mogul's label, Biggie Smalls, who has allegedly fell the first victim of Diddy's cruel games. I don't know if you folks remember how Jaguar Wright called Diddy out claiming he had a hand in Biggie's demise and has been using his artist's work for his own profit.
Puffy has been making money off of Biggie's name for longer than Biggie was alive.
People still have questions about what had actually happened with Biggie and why one of the brightest stars of Bad Boy had to fade some unexpectedly and quickly. Throughout the years, there have been multiple theories, and it was recently revealed by several not related insiders that right before his demise, Biggie was thinking of leaving his boss for a better deal. Diddy's ex-bodyguard Gene Deal also confirmed that Biggie had shared the details of his new lucrative deal with another label, and apparently, it was way more than Puffy was offering.
I think the contract was for so many years for like 62 million, it comes out to like $62 million.
Even Biggie's mom, Valletta Wallace, was speaking about Diddy's being too cheap with her son. This lady wrote in her book, "The truth is, Christopher accepted the illusion of a friend and mentor for about $25,000. That's the amount Puffy lured my son with. It was enough money to make my son believe that Puffy was ready to do anything for him." Apparently, the artists that were no longer valuable for the music mogul could easily be replaced by other talented and naive persons. But there's one individual who's definitely not scared of Puff, and that's Mr. Yeezy himself. He's been dropping hints about a troubled past and shady dealings, and fans hope other courageous people will soon join him. As one person commented, "Handcuffs should be clinking by now, don't see any. How do people take bucket loads of shade? How do people take bucket loads of shade and still keep standing?" And another user added, "This dude is the devil himself. I don't believe the elites will do anything. He's doing good work for them." Diddy, as you folks may imagine, is not too thrilled about the swirling stories. It wouldn't be too far-fetched, considering shadier stuff has happened in the past. For example, when Diddy's former partner and mother of his children, Kim Porter, tragically passed away in November 2018.
Authorities say she went into cardiac arrest while fighting flu-like symptoms.
Some people close to Kim, including her bestie Kimora Lee Simmons, found it suspicious. The official cause of the model's demise was pneumonia, but concerns were raised, especially since Kim was reportedly working on a tell-all book about Diddy. And guys, while it's been years, Kimora Lee doesn't give up. Recently, as the news of Diddy's SA lawsuits hit the headlines, she sent a cryptic message to this man on her Instagram story, "As you sow, so shall you reap." Now, this stirred another wave of speculations about Diddy's involvement in Kim Porter's demise, and it looks like no one believes it was pneumonia, especially considering that Kim was perfectly healthy.
And they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create a heart attack.
The intensity escalated further after a dangerous incident on December 2nd, when Lee revealed that her lay home had caught fire, which happened days after she sent her warning to Diddy. Seems like Diddy is still trying to clean his mess and send his warning messages to people in the habitual menacing way. Adding more fuel to the fire of Diddy's crimes is the Vegas court saga where Keefe D, a Southside Compton Crips member facing a charge for Tupac's shooting in 1996, spilled wild details about Diddy's involvement.
Do you feel like Puffy owe you?
Yeah, he should. I think he should look out.
The man openly pointed fingers at Diddy, claiming Puffy orchestrated Tupac's hit and even offered him $1 million to get the job done. And while it's still unproven theory, knowing how Diddy reacts to people dissing him, this sounds like the only logical explanation why the rap legend is no longer with us. You see, the music mogul had certain beef with Pac, especially after the diss track Hit 'Em Up targeted the Proud music producer. So it's not surprising that Ye is now attempting to challenge Diddy's position. The rapper must have tipped the right people with some evidence, and ever since, the things seem poised to take a turn for the worse for the music mogul.
Information is the most important resource to our species. That is the way that we're gonna get free and come into our own power.
Since November 2023, the hip-hop scene has been witnessing quite a spectacle when singer Cassie dropped a lawsuit against her Diddy. Accusations of intimate and physical mistreatment during their 10-year romance surfaced, shedding light on Combs' actions. This legal drama, coupled with additional allegations from 2 other women, catapulted the music mogul into the spotlight, and this time from quite an unwanted angle. Additionally, his former ally turned foe Mase has something to say. Since their fallout, Mase and Diddy haven't been on friendly terms. Last year, the former Bad Boy artist released a diss track on his ex-boss and continued blasting him on social media, expressing his disappointment in Diddy's actions.
You're not paying me and you're not respecting me. And that's the real problem.
Mase boldly accused Diddy of treating his own artists like dirt, and apparently, the rapper experienced the whole thing firsthand while he was signed to Bad Boy and worked with Combs. Mase threw more shade at his former boss, insinuating that brothers in the industry don't pay artists, but are generous with others. Your past business practices knowingly has continued purposely starved your artist and been extremely unfair to the very same artist that helped you obtain that Icon Award on the iconic Bad Boy label. He later took shots at Puff on his diss track without explicitly mentioning his name, but the target was apparent. His most direct reference to Diddy comes when he mentions the star's latest name change, Brother Love. Since Kane unalived Abel, I'm able to unalive Kanye Love, don't steal. My N, change your name. Upon learning that Mase has been exposing him, Diddy claims to have some dirt on his former protege as well.
How much money do you think I owe this guy? 1 album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people.
But his threats may not help the music mogul win in this fight. Too many people in the industry are united against him, and it looks like even his industry bosses are thinking of dumping him after so much exposure. As one person on social media wrote, worse than Diddy is his palm-colored gatekeepers. Stay focused. There's so many being protected. And another person added, Diddy ain't the only one. There's many more to go down, kids, so buckle up and enjoy the ride. While whistleblowers like Mason keep coming forward, there's hope that villains like Diddy will soon be punished for everything they did to innocent people. But folks, what do you think about all this? Could Diddy be connected to a shady web of the industry's mistreatment and sudden demises? And will his bosses throw him under the bus in the end? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos.